something important just happened. It did not happen in Manila. It did not happen in Rome. It happened at the Munich Security Conference, where global defense decisions often begin long before they are publicly confirmed. The Philippines and Italy signed a new defense cooperation agreement. At first glance, it appears procedural. But if you stay with me until the end, you will understand why this document may quietly influence the future of Philippine air power and possibly the Multirole fighter decision itself. Why this is bigger than it looks. The agreement was formalized by Foreign Affairs Secretary Ma. Teresa Lazzaro and Italian Defense Minister Guido Crosetto. It replaces an expired Memorandum of Understanding. But here is the key. This is not a simple renewal. It expands cooperation into defense procurement, co-production, logistics, technology development. That shift transforms the relationship from diplomatic engagement into structural defense integration. And structural integration is what you need before billion-dollar acquisitions become possible. The strategic timing. Now we introduce the variable that makes this agreement particularly interesting. The Philippine Department of National Defense has been in discussions with Leonardo regarding the potential acquisition of the Eurofighter Typhoon. Italy is a core partner nation in the Eurofighter consortium. That is not coincidence. Major combat aircraft acquisitions require more than technical evaluation. They require government-to-government alignment, industrial participation agreements, long-term sustainment assurances, political commitment. This new defense pact creates exactly that kind of enabling framework. It does not confirm a fighter purchase, but it removes obstacles that would otherwise complicate one. And in defense procurement, removing obstacles is often the first decisive move. But this is not only about fighters. If we focus only on the Eurofighter angle, we may miss the more strategic element. The most powerful word in this agreement is co-production. Co-production opens pathways for local industry involvement, maintenance, repair, and overhaul capability, technology transfer discussions, industrial offset structures. For the Philippines' self-reliant defense posture program, this matters profoundly. Modernization today is not about importing platforms. It is about developing industrial resilience. If structured properly, this agreement could allow Philippine defense entities to participate in sustainment cycles and logistics ecosystems tied to Italian or European systems. That shifts the conversation from buyer to participant. The Indo-Pacific dimension. Now widen the lens. Italy's engagement in the region is anchored in the 2021 strategy of the European Union. Rome has consistently emphasized freedom of navigation, a rules-based maritime order, adherence to the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. This matters directly to Manila. The South China Sea dispute is fundamentally a legal contest framed around UNCLOS principles. When a G7 European power reinforces that legal framework, it strengthens diplomatic signaling. Italy is not a claimant state, but it is a major European actor backing maritime law. That support increases strategic weight behind the Philippines' position. A pattern of diversification. Observe the broader pattern. The Philippines maintains its treaty alliance with the United States. It has expanded cooperation with Japan. South Korea has become a major defense supplier. Sweden has positioned itself in the fighter conversation. France has increased maritime engagement. Now Italy formalizes expanded defense integration. This is not random. This is diversification. Diversification reduces strategic dependency. Diversification increases negotiating leverage. Diversification ensures that modernization decisions are not constrained by a single geopolitical channel. In an increasingly contested Indo-Pacific environment, that flexibility is strategic capital. So what does this really mean? Let us be disciplined. This agreement does not mean the Eurofighter Typhoon has been selected. It does not cancel competing offers. It does not finalize financing. But it does accomplish something essential. It builds the legal, political, and industrial runway necessary for a high-end defense partnership. And runway length determines operational reach. Before aircraft fly, agreements are signed. Before procurement is announced, frameworks are negotiated. Before headlines appear, foundations are laid. This agreement is foundation work. The final strategic question. Will we see Eurofighter Typhoons wearing Philippine markings in the future? That remains uncertain. But the conditions that would make such an acquisition viable are now stronger than they were before Munich. And that is the real development. Quiet. Measured. But strategically significant. Because in defense modernization, the most important moves are often made before the public realizes the game has changed. This was one of those moves.